Last night was a shit show from the Florida Panthers as they lose 7-3 to the Anaheim Ducks, sweeping the Panthers in the regular season series in God knows how long. One thing only I could say that is one of the key reasons is discipline, although albeit some bullshit, and then special teams. This was a horrible night. It was a horrible night for the Panthers. It was election day. What else could I don't even know. I don't know. This game sucked. You allow a hat trick. You allow a couple of breakaways, but then we get a breakaway. You allowed 2 power play goals, but you had 8 penalties. Ooh. Oh, I don't know what to say about this one. This was a very frustrating night. In fact, it was the game that I think the Panthers maybe should have had if it wasn't for a couple of key things. First of all, the special teams and the same problems. Breakaways that you just allow happen time and time again. And also they got a head coach that is so damn good at what he does. Now in the first period, Cutter Gauthier with his 8th goal of the season, his first of 3. He's assisted by Leo Carlson. That's his 12th assist of the season. Chris Kreider, former Ranger, with the tripping penalty and Sam Reinhart. So Florida goes to the power play, and then Brad Marchand plays with a broken stick. What? How is he supposed? Okay. It's one thing if you're actually trying to play with a broken stick. It's another if you are aware if your stick was broken. That's just a weird penalty. So anyway, the penalty's killed off. Aaron Ekland with the wrist shot that was stopped by Lucas Dostal. Troy Terry with the wrist shot that was stopped by Bobrovsky. But 10-14, we have our own breakaway. As he's assisted by Petrie, that's his 3rd assist of the season. And off the wrist shot, it's Brad Marchand. Again, he's just white hot right now. With his 7th goal of the season, he is the highest scoring Panther right now. Then Lo Serena gets called for a high stick against Troy Terry, so Anaheim goes on the power play. Jacob Lecombe with the wrist shot that was stopped by Bobrovsky, as well as Leo Carlson with the wrist shot that was stopped by Bobrovsky as well. This power play that continues. There was a tip-in shot from Mason McTavish. That was a great save from Bobrovsky. An absolutely great save by Bobrovsky, robbing Mason McTavish. That power play is killed off, and then a slashing call on Carter Verhaeghe. I hated this call with the passion. And guess what? Anaheim capitalized, and they score. He's assisted by Troy Terry. That's his 9th assist of the season. And off the wrist shot, his 2nd goal of the game. Cutter Gauthier with his 9th goal of the season, his 2nd of the game. Now he is a goal away from a hat trick. Unbelievable. Awful stuff by the Panthers. A horrible call by the ref, but their special teams did not help themselves. So then we go to the 2nd period, and then I thought there would be some optimism with this 2nd period. Because at 5:21, we have a good goal. He's assisted by Gustav Forsling. That's the 6th assist of the season. And Mackie Sandrakevich is 7th assist of the season. 1 away from his 100th career goal. His career goal number 99. And his 3rd of the season with the wrist shot, it's E-Rod. Aaron Rodriguez with his 3rd goal of the season. He ties it up for the Panthers. However, the Panthers does get a power play goal. Right? So Reinhardt shooting the puck more. Dostal saving all the pucks. Alex Killorn with the holding penalty on Brad Marchand. So the Panthers go in a power play. Carter Verhaeghe with the wrist shot that was stopped by Dostal. At 10:37 in the 2nd period, we have a go-ahead goal. He is assisted by Sam Bennett. That's his 2nd assist of the season. And Aaron Rodriguez' 5th assist of the season. And off the wrist shot, it's Serena with his second goal of the season, and the Panthers take the lead. So a lot of optimism for this game until it all came crashing down. All came crashing down as Lundell was slashed by Olen Zellweger. A fight broke loose, and what is so frustrating with this call, right? Okay, you call a slash on Lundell. However, Lundell was elbowed to the fucking face. He was elbowed to the face. Elbow to the face. If that was the Panthers doing that, that would have been a fucking 5-minute major and a match penalty. Because some NHL teams just can't handle the fact that the Florida Panthers are being like those juggernauts, beat them up and leave type of teams. And then to have them say, oh, it's just a slashing call. Meanwhile, he gets elbowed to the face. How do you miss that call? To the face, you motherfuckers. And guess what? Guess what happens with this power play? Cutter Gaithier's hat trick. Very disheartening. Unbelievable. I will say this with Cutter Gaithier. Congratulations, you got a hat trick. But boy, that referee with that call was awful. I'm not saying the slashing call was bad, okay? He clearly slashed. But how the hell could you not call that elbow in the head? That is a clear and obvious one, and you didn't call it. That's bullshit. If that was the Panthers, that would have definitely been a call. That's bullshit. That's my point I'm trying to make. How do you miss that? Honestly, how do you miss that call? Pathetic. Oh, and guess what? Game-winning goal in the same period. Yeah, that optimism's down the window. Is Nikita Nesterenko, if I said it correctly. Nikita Nesterenko. There we go. Yeah, I did. First goal of the season. Great. Ian Moore with a delay of game penalty. This power play, Florida Panthers power play. Seth Jones with the wrist shot that was stopped by Dossel. And then there was a shorthanded chance by Troy Terry that was stopped by Bobrovsky. Third period, yeah. A fight broke loose. Like an absolute fight broke loose with Serena, Lundell. Mason Matanis was getting involved with this. This is what happens when you don't make proper calls. Then Lundell gets so pissed off, so angry. Okay, I'll say this with Lundell, right? Yes, yes, the referees missed the call, but then as a player, you got to maintain your composure. You have to maintain your composure for the rest of the game. Otherwise, you just feel you're going to end up going back to the penalty box. That's exactly what he did. It's your job to remain composed, and he was not composed. He clearly went after Olen Zellweger. By the way, he was the one that elbowed Lundell back in the second period. This guy did more harm to Lundell than Lundell did to him. And the referees lost control of the game. They did. I'm sorry. He did. They absolutely did. You're not going to question me on this. I don't give a shit. He definitely did. And it ends up being a Anaheim power play. And then Leo Carlsson, this piece of shit garbage player he is, comes in, shoulders rocked in the face of Evan Rodriguez. Why did it take so long to say it's a 5-minute major and a game misconduct? This took 5 to 7 minutes. Roughly around 5 minutes. 5 minutes of this review, and you say the call's confirmed. It should not be debatable. There was no puck at Evan Rodriguez's stick. There was nothing. Shoulder to the face, blindsided. Fucking bullshit. So Leo Carlsson done for the game, served by Jansen Harkins. So Florida with the chance, right? So this will be a 4-on-4 for about a couple minutes or so. Then this will be the start of the 3 minutes because there will be a 4-on-4 for a little bit of time being. Nope! Scratch it down the window because Marchand with the hooking penalty and Troy Terry, and that major penalty was for nothing. Oh my God, man. So it becomes another 4-on-4 with a little bit of a power play for Anaheim. Power play is killed off. Drew Helson with the wrist shot that was on Bobrovsky. Mason McTavish with the high stick against Gustav Forsling. Florida goes back in a power play. There was a shorthanded chance with Killorn with the backhand that was stopped by Bobrovsky. The Panthers did very minimal, actually nothing in this power play. The shot happened after the power play. Verhaeghe with the wrist shot that was stopped by Dostal. Gauthier tries to get his fourth goal. That didn't happen. Donovan Sabrango with the wrist shot hit the crossbar. Oh my God. Trouba with the wrist shot that was stopped by Bobrovsky. Anaheim shooting the puck more, and they eventually get their fifth goal. Oh my God. He's assisted by Mason McTavish, 7 assists. Cutter Gauthier, 6 assists. Jacob Trouba's third goal of the season. A minute and a half later, another former Ranger. Another former Ranger. He's assisted by Troy Terry and Nikita Nesterenko. Chris Kreider with a deflection. How the hell could that went to the back in that? Oh, and you want to know this? Yeah, another minute and a half later, Jansen Harkins with the wrist shot off the rebound to himself, as he was on the ice on his stomach, with that stick going towards between the legs. 7-3 Anaheim, and Mikula with another call on Frank Machado, and I'm done. And then this would be a power play. Power play's killed off. Frank Machado with a tip and that was stopped by Bobrovsky, and I'm done talking about this. That's your 7-3 game. Pathetic fucking bullshit game. I mean, that is just, one thing to lose composure. It's another when you're losing badly and you make mistakes on your own. It's another when you lost control of the game. Anaheim's becoming a great team. But oh my God, Panthers, you are better than this. You are better than this. I can't stress this enough. I don't know if it's because of lack of depth or anything like that. I think they're still a great team. But with this loss, we are now at the bottom of the Atlantic Division. Not the area where we're used to. Figure the fuck out quickly. Because we got Los Angeles coming up next at Crypto.com Arena. Which, by the way, I don't think, for my knowledge, we have not won in Los Angeles in 8 flippin' years. 8 years it's been since we won last in Los Angeles. 8 years. Do not make it 9th. Figure it out very quickly. Figure it out. That's all I can say. All right, I'm done talking about this. I'll see you guys later on. I'm going to go rest my voice now. Bye.